it's your girl Emerson. Hello, people of the YouTube. I don't know why I looked up there. And I don't want to write an essay. So here I am. It's a beautiful day out, in case you were wondering. I have gum in my mouth, so that's rude. But I am gonna do a makeup tutorial for you. That could go poorly, but you know, we're gonna try. So yeah, I wrote the introduction paragraph to my essay, so you know, I've done something. Got laundry in the dryer, also doing something. But yeah, here we are. Good. Also, I'm filming on my iPhone because my camera is in Georgia at home, and I don't have a vlogging camera because I'm not a YouTuber. So I have a mirror here, which is very visible for everyone to see because I can't do my makeup with just like looking into the camera here. So we're gonna start with the Laura Mercier foundation primer. It's hydrating. It's water-based, so no oil, which is Gucci for acne-prone skin like my own. Also, I washed my hands before putting this on because, you know, don't want that dirt and grime and bacteria and flu and whatever the heck else to get on my skin. So this is the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics. It's illumination, so it's supposed to like just put like that much on the finger. I don't put it on the under the eye, even though it's Bye Bye Under Eye. I just put it on all my like red marks, scars, anything that I feel like needs to be a bit covered up. I don't like putting a lot on my skin in general because I used to have really bad acne. Now it's a lot better thanks to different methods, different face washes, different everything, and just a bit of luck. But I would always try to just like put more and more makeup to cover it up. And I learned that is not the way to do it because then you're just really clogging those pores. Also, another thing I learned that is really helpful is to use your fingers when doing your makeup because it spreads. Well, like your fingers like warm up the makeup and that makes it easier to spread, but just in general, your fingers are going to be cleaner than a beauty blender or a brush that you use every single day. That just like continues to spread the bacteria on your face. Also, I realize I like am not looking at the camera when I talk. I'm looking at myself, which is rude, but I don't really know how to do this thing. So there's some concealer on the face, and now because I'm extra, I go in with another concealer, and this one I do use under my eyes. The NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade, it's Radiant Creamy Concealer, by the way. Light to Vanilla. That sounds like me. I just do dots. I really don't like to put that much on. Just continue to put a little bit on the spots that I want to cover up. Don't need makeup to cover up. Classic. And then I just rub that in with the fingers. Just kind of spread it, put a little bit on the eyelids. Also, thanks New York for that car alarm. One more, cause like, just had one nice little zitteroo in the middle of the forehead, which is always the best place for one. Now I go in with Laura Mercier setting powder and literally just go over a few spots. And yes, I do use a beauty blender for this, but I clean it constantly, and it's literally only used for this. So, first, I take this Bobbi Brown blush brush. I've had it for a really, really long time. But I take this Tarte blush called Seduce. And I like to use a lot of blush, which is not something most people do. But, you know, be unique, be yourself. So I just put that on the apples of my cheeks and then just kind of like blend it out to the sides. And then, because once again I'm extra, I take this MAC blush in, I think this is Desert Rose, but yeah, but I can't really read it. And I just pretty much do the same thing. Go a little bit over the bridge of the nose to just, I like that sunburnt look, even though it's literally winter. Or fall, excuse me, but the weather feels like winter. Next, bronzer, because I'm pale. Go in with the Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And this is the Sephora, like, 2-part brush. I don't know. This side is for bronzer, though. It's an angled brush, and so I just kind of, like, get the sides of my cheeks. I don't really contour anything. I used to, but, you know, it's just extra effort. Down here. I also do a little bit of bronzer here and here. I think it just makes my double chin less of a double chin. Ooh, I'm gonna get Panera tonight. Sorry. Just thinking I was gonna go to the dining hall. The horror. It's terrible of me to say. It's fine, it's dandy. I just prefer other foods sometimes. And I'm in New York. I want to experience the food. Oh, yeah. So this is highlighter. And I've literally never seen anybody else use this except for me. And my friend Olivia, because I got her one, and my mom, because I got her one. But this is the Too Faced highlighter. It's cute because it's in the shape of a heart. So I just do that on, you know, the cheekbones to get that glow. Bridge of the nose. Tip of the nose. A little bit over the lip. And then I do under the eyebrows, which I know is weird because I haven't actually like done my eyebrows yet. But, and then corner of the eyeballs. Next is the best but most tedious part, the eyebrows. Just trying to find my eyebrow pencil, you know. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown. It's a brow pencil, but it's like the thicker version of the pencil, which just makes it quicker and more easy to, you know, just get her done. So I'm just going in, I'm filling in like the tail, and then I go and do this tail. And then I just fill in the front parts a little bit, just a teeny weeny bit. I used to, I have some horror examples of how I used to do my eyebrows. Honestly, just like about a year ago, I learned that was just a big no-no. I've become a big fan of eyeshadow, especially like colored eyeshadow. I just find it so fun. I always use the Huda, I think it's Huda, Beauty palette, Desert Dusk palette. I used to use the Naked Heat palette, but it shattered all over my floor, so I'm going in with Amethyst, which is this color, for the outer corners and the crease of my eyeball. And then I'm gonna go in with Royal, just like a darker kind of shimmery, but not too shimmery. I use a nice napkin, also from Panera, to rub off the excess from my brush. I'm gonna go in with Twilight, which this shade is really fun. It's like, kind of like holographic, is that the right word? Maybe. And I'm just putting that in the center of my eyeball. And then I'm just gonna go in with Desert Sand, which is this lightest color. And I just put that right under the brows. I don't really think it does much, but I do it anyway. And then the inner corners of my eyes. Is that it? That went by quickly. But the last few steps we have are a lippy stick, but it's in the shade Glance and it's by Bite Beauty. Of course I did that. There we go. That's actually like a bit of a going out type of lipstick. I never go out. Why did I say that? This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love it. I almost just like breathed it in on purpose. Okay, now that that setting spray is all dry on my face, probably clogging my pores, yay, going to do some mascara that will later rip my eyelashes off as I attempt to take it off. This is the Glossier Lash Slick. Yeah, I actually really love this mascara. I'm one type of gal who actually really likes putting mascara on the bottom lashes. I know it's a big controversial thing, but I'm down for it. And then because I literally always get mascara on my eyeballs. Wow, look in the camera, look in the camera. There's the camera, looking in it. I take a Q-tip and I just clean up the mess that I made. It's not too bad today. And there you go. Here is the final look. This is honestly like, I mean, every day. I don't put on eyeshadow every day, but I like to if I have time just because I think it's really fun. But yeah, here we go. Bye. Oh shoot, I forgot to get my laundry.